You thought it was a picture, didn't you? But it's live video. Sorry, I know I'm weird. Hey, welcome to another video. This is my second video of the day. Usually I don't like to do more than one a day, but I just had some stuff I wanted to share. I think I might have done this before, but I thought I'd do it again because there's a few people I can maybe encourage, inspire, or help. I am going to share with you my top 10 videos or tips for making videos on YouTube. Okay, so first of all, where am I? You're always wondering where I'm at. I'm backed into a door now in Ontario, California, almost like Canada, and getting ready to load, going back to Minnesota. And it sounds like I'm gonna be here a while, so I thought good time to make a video. So, okay, so first of all, I am not a professional. I am not a big YouTuber. I don't know everything. These are just my 10 tips, and there's going to be a bunch of stuff in each tip, but I'm going to try to make this a short video. But just to help, because I know a lot of you are just starting out, and just to give you some tips, things that work for me, things I've learned, and you know, take it with a grain of salt. Maybe these will help you. Maybe they'll just get your gears turning in your mind and give you some ideas. Maybe you have other ways of doing it. And then again, there's a lot of people that know more than I do. I just want to share what I know. That's what I like to do on my channel. Just share, you know, my life and just share what I know, and maybe it'll be an encouragement or inspiration for you. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so here we go. Okay, number one. Just start. Okay, just start making videos and start uploading them. If you think it's something that you will enjoy, if you have things you want to share, if you need an outlet, if you need a new hobby, don't do it to make money or get to be a big famous person. I mean, that happens for some, but don't do it for that. I would suggest not doing it for that. But if you just want a new hobby and you like doing things like this, you like teaching, maybe you like speaking in front of a camera, you're weird like me, start making videos. Just start, just do it. And yeah, you'll learn along the way, but just get started. Just do your first video, and pretty soon you'll be rolling and you'll be enjoying being a YouTuber. So yeah, just get started. Number two, use what you have. Okay, now I'm not saying you can't go out and buy a fancy camera and microphone and lighting and do all that stuff. If you have money and you want to do that, great. I'm just saying you don't have to. Some of the biggest YouTubers, most popular channels out there, big channels, million subscribers and hundreds or thousands of videos, they do it with their phone camera. That's all they use. Whether it's an Android or iPhone or whatever, they use their phone and they make great videos. That's all I use. I've made over 1,500 videos. That's all I've ever used is my phone camera. And look at me! I know. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's not a good example. But use what you have. Cameras on phones make incredible videos and take wonderful pictures. Mine's older. Mine's 5-6 years old, and it's just I think it's a Samsung Galaxy 10. I think still takes great videos and pictures. I don't know. That's all you really need. So use what you have. Okay. Along with that, I got stuff in my eye. I don't know. Still sleep, or shouldn't be sleep anymore. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon. Anywho. Number three. There's lots of free apps out there. Okay. Now I'm kind of going to be focusing on using your phone camera because that's all you really need. And so a lot of these apply to phones. Okay. There's apps and things you can get for your computer and all that kind of stuff, and you can use that. You can pay for stuff, but you don't have to. Again, this is just giving you some options. Okay. So there's a lot of free apps out there you can get for your phone to make videos for YouTube. Okay. First one I would suggest is the YouTube app. Okay. Because you need that on your phone to upload your videos. You need that. That's how you upload to YouTube. Okay, so you need that app, the regular YouTube app. Then I would say YouTube Studio. Okay, now YouTube Studio is different. YouTube Studio is where you do the editing for your video not the video editing, that's a different thing, but the editing of your video on YouTube, like a thumbnail on there and description and your tags and playlists and all that. You need YouTube Studio to do that. And also, once your video is up, you can edit it, you can change things up, you can't change the video, but you can change the editing parts of it. And you can track your analytics, how many people and who was watching and all that kind of fun stuff. So you need the YouTube Studio app. Then I would suggest downloading an editing software. And you can buy ones again, but there's tons of free ones that do just enough. They do everything you want on a video. I use Power Director. I've been using it free for years, and it has everything I want, and it's free. Okay, and they always ask you, they'll always ask you to buy it, the premium or whatever, but you don't have to. So you can start with the free versions of a lot of free apps. That's really all you need. I've done other ones, but really those three are all you really need. Is the YouTube app to upload your videos, the YouTube Studio app to edit your videos, and a free editing tool on their app. So there's a whole bunch of those. Okay, number 4. Do a variety. Again, you can do raw videos. Like, I'm just making a video here, I can just upload it the way it is. But I will edit it a little bit. First of all, I need to flip the screen because it's backwards when I'm using my front-facing camera. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I put a title on it, and that's just the way I like to do it. I might cut out some of the fluff, some of the yums, and all the different things. But you don't have to. You can just record a video and upload it just like that, a raw video. And or you can edit it. You can bring it into your editing app, and you can clip out things, you can flip things, you can speed things up, you can add text, you can add music, titles, all that stuff. You can have pictures. There's a lot of different things you can do in there, and it's fun. I like doing it, and I do it pretty quick because I've been doing it a long time. So yeah, you can do raw and editing videos, or edited fancy videos type thing. Yeah. I know. Number 5, sound, light, and format, all into one tip. But sound, okay, so make sure your volume is up, okay, and that's one thing I do when I pull it into my editing tool. Turn the volume all the way up. I see so many videos that I can't hear them, and if I can't hear it, I turn the video off. I'm not going to watch it. I want to be able to hear. So if you turn the volume all the way up in your editing tool and save it, then your video will be louder. You can hear your voice. You can hear when you're going for a hike, walking through the leaves. You can hear birds, all that. It's just better to have your volume all the way up. If you turn it all the way up, then it'll be all the way up for people watching it. Okay. And, make sure there's not a lot of background noise. Sometimes I know you can hear my truck. There might be a train going by. Some things are just natural, but try not to have too much so the sound is good. And you don't need a fancy microphone. Your microphone on your phone camera, that works. Just make sure you turn the volume all the way up when you're editing. Okay, light. You don't need fancy lighting. Just make sure it looks good. I would suggest do not have a bright window behind you or a light behind you. Like I have my window here, but it's on the side and ain't too bad, so I think everything's pretty good. But if you have a bright window behind you, then you're just going to be a shadow. Or if you have a light behind you, you're going to be a shadow. You want the light in front of you, facing you, if that makes sense. And then different formats. And there's a few things here. Okay, so there's basically 2 different formats you can make a video. Portrait, which is up and down, and landscape, which is sideways. Right now, this one is in landscape, okay? So, for the most part, do all your videos in landscape, because then you can see more, okay? And that's what a TV screen is. That's what a computer screen is. It's just better. The only time you want to use portrait is if you're doing shorts, okay? Then you're going to be up and down. Then you're doing a short on YouTube. And you have to do that in portrait mode. I've seen a few people try to do landscape in a short. Well, it makes it wide, but it's like this. It's sideways. That doesn't work. So that's the other thing too. When you go to upload your video on YouTube, you can choose to upload it as a video, a short, a live stream, or a post. If it's like in landscape and it's a regular video, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes long, you want to upload it as a video. If you upload a landscaped video you made in a short, then it's going to be sideways. That doesn't work. So I know that gets kind of confusing, but basically there's just two ways. Up and down portrait, only use that for a short. Landscape is wide, only use that for videos. And I would do most of your videos in landscape unless you're doing a short. Matter of fact, a short has to be in portrait. And a couple of things about shorts. Shorts get shown to a whole nother audience. There's a couple of things you need to do though. You have to make sure your short video, up and down portrait version, is under 60 seconds. Okay, it has to be under 60 seconds. And then you also have to put hashtag shorts in your title. And then it goes into the shorts area and it shows it to millions of people instead of a different, regular YouTube. So it has to be under 60 seconds, has to be in portrait mode, and you got to put hashtag shorts in the title. Otherwise, it really doesn't go into the shorts category. So yeah, just a couple things. Yeah, and for the most part, make them like this, wide, because that's easier to watch. Because if you do it in portrait mode, then you just have this much and you have black on both sides. Even if you have a computer screen or TV screen, you're just going to see a narrow picture. It just doesn't work right. Okay, number 6, use tripods. Okay, I have basically a tripod. It's a phone mount on my dash. I use that for making videos going down the road, or if I'm sitting in the driver's seat. Okay, I'm not holding the phone. And I have a tripod in here I used this morning when I showed you my survival waist pack. I use that tripod. I have a tripod in my shop at home. I have a tripod in the house, and then I have this tripod. This is also a tripod. You can get this for like $5-6 at Walmart. It's a small little one for doing, like, you can put this on a tabletop and then it sit in front of you. Or if you're doing vlogging, you can have your phone on here, and it switches too. You can do portrait too, and then you could go like this, and you can be walking down a trail like I do, or So that's another kind of tripod. So it just makes everything sturdier. Okay, of course, if you're walking, it's not. But you're not holding the phone; you're holding the tripod. And right now, I'm not holding the phone, so it's really steady. It just makes for a better video. Along with that. This is more back to the format. This is another thing, I guess. But, well, wait, hold on. I might edit this out. Let's see if I remember. Because I see a lot of people, like, let's say they're showing a backpack or a knife, or they're showing their truck or their woodworking or their workshop or paintings or whatever you're doing. You got the thing sitting in front of you, and you're holding the phone here, and you're moving around. You're trying to open it. You're trying to show stuff, and you're holding your phone. It makes for a bad video. It's shaking, and it's too close or it's too far, and you're not showing everything. Put the phone on a tripod, and then show the thing. What do I want to show here? I got a bag of corn nuts here. Okay, see, this is a bag of corn nuts, so I could, go like this. Instead of holding the phone and trying to do it this way, that doesn't work. It just doesn't look good. If that makes sense, have the phone on a tripod and hold the thing that you're showing. Okay, that just makes for a better video. And with that, this is back to the format part again. But you have two phones. You have two cameras on your phone. One is on the back of your phone, and use that when you're showing around landscape or whatever. But if you want to show yourself, turn it on the front-facing camera. Then you can see yourself, right? You can see yourself in the frame, and you know if you're centered, like I know I'm centered. If I was using the other camera, I'd have to just guess. And that's why regular cameras, I don't think, work that great, because you can't see yourself. I can see myself right now. I'm using the front-facing camera. And then you can know when you're holding something in front of it. It makes everything square, and it's just better. So that gets a little tricky sometimes. And here's the thing: all cameras are different. Phones are different. On mine, when I use the front-facing camera, when I play it back, I'm backwards. Like right now, if I just uploaded it like this, it would look like I'm in my passenger seat. So I have to flip the video, and that's one of the things you can do in the editing tool. And trust me, the editing tool, there's lots of things you can do. It's kind of confusing at first, but once you learn it, it's so easy and quick. I can edit a video in 5-10 minutes sometimes. So yeah, that's a couple things to remember there. Sorry, I went off on a couple of tangents there, but it's all part of the fun. So yeah, number 6, use tripods. Number 7, shorts and longs. You know, have a variety, okay? Do a short once in a while. I would say make most of your videos in landscape mode, regular videos, okay? And again, shorts have to be under 60 seconds if they're in portrait mode. Otherwise, it's not a short. So do a short once in a while. A lot of people, that's all they do. I don't do shorts very often. I just have too much to say and I can't get it all in 60 seconds. But I have done them. But otherwise, I do regular videos. But have a variety. Have some shorts. Have some 5-10 minute videos, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, some 60 minutes or even 2 hours. A lot of people like long videos. It's like a movie. I watch woodworking videos. I watch outdoor videos, mostly outdoor videos nowadays. Some of my favorites are watching somebody go for a hike. And I have a lot of hikers that I watch, and campers, bushcrafters, all that, and it's just fun to watch them or listen, like when I'm driving down the road. If I can't go for a hike, I'd like to watch somebody going for a hike. Some of my favorites are an hour and a half long. It's like a movie, and you watch them hiking through. They set up camp, they make food, and have a campfire, talking to you. That's the other thing. I like the ones where they talk to you a lot. So yeah, I talk a lot, but yeah, some of those long videos are fun too. But do a variety. I try not to do too many hour to 2 hour ones. I try to do a lot that are 15 minutes or 30 minutes. I'm gonna keep this under 20 minutes. I'm gonna try. Okay. But yeah, do a variety, and I would say don't do too many. If you do videos more than one a day, or more, actually they say that 2 or 3 videos a week at the most is good, because otherwise you don't give people time to watch them. And if you do more than one a day, you're really not getting, people are going to the next video so quick, and you're not getting many views on each video because you're not giving people time. Some people, the best YouTubers, only do one a week or one a month. It's hard for me not to do more than 2 or 3 a week, but yeah, in general, it's probably better not to do more than 2 or 3 videos a week, because you want to give people the time to watch them, get more views, subscribers, all that stuff. Number 8, thumbnails, description, and tags. Okay, so it's really important if you want to get people to see your video from the start to have a thumbnail. What a thumbnail is when people look on YouTube and your video pops up, it's what they see. There's a picture. YouTube will take a thumbnail of your video. They'll just take a random picture, and that's what people are going to see for the first thing. It's usually a weird picture, I think. So you want to make your own thumbnail. So all you do is take a picture of your video. You can screenshot it from your video, or take a picture before your video's done, or whatever, or the backpack, or the knife, or your woodworking thing, or painting, or a tree, or whatever, your truck, whatever it is. And then put a title on that thumbnail, okay? So that when people are going through and they'll see me, let's say it'll be my head with my title right here. You know, that they might click on it then. They say, oh, video making tips, and they'll click on it. But if they just see somebody's face, part of a video, they might not click on it. So you want to have something, and it's good to have things, but people want to see faces, especially if they know you. So it's really important to have a thumbnail on your videos. It doesn't take much just to take a picture, and then you either use your editing tool, or there's a thing called Snapseed. It's another app. You can use that to put text on the picture. And basically you're saving a picture with your title on it. That's going to be your thumbnail, so that people see it when they click on your video pops up, so they click on it. That's really important. And a little tip, make sure your title isn't real big and it's not more than 2 or 3 words, okay? Even if your title is longer, make sure the title in your thumbnail is only 2 or 3 words. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see it, because most people watch videos on their phone, and when they go on YouTube, that little picture is this big, and then you got writing in it, so it's hard to see that. So you only want 2 or 3 words, and don't make them fancy lettering. Do block font. So that's really important to have a thumbnail on your videos so people click on them. It's kind of like when you're going to be flipping through TV and you want to watch a TV show. Well, there's a thumbnail of the movie or show, and it's a picture with a title. And, you know, so yeah, make sure you do a thumbnail. And that you can put on your video. It's not putting it on your video. And I'll just keep this clear. These editing things, so you edit your video and save it and upload it. But then you can edit more, which is putting your thumbnail on, doing the description, putting it in a playlist, doing the tags. That's after your video is up. Okay, so you can do a thumbnail on there, and then there's a spot in YouTube Studio where you put your description. Talk about it. Talk about what your video is about, and that gets more people to see it. Put it in playlists. You know, like I have like 60 or 70 playlists on my channel. If you'll go look, you can click on woodworking, scroll sign, hiking, camping, campfires, coffee, mandolin, music, family stuff, traveling, trucking, teaching. Each one of them has videos of that category, and so you can put them in different categories. That just helps people. Let's say they only want to watch your backpack videos. It's all in a backpacking playlist, so that's where you do that. Then there's tags, which is just things that your channel's about, like you know, whatever you do. Like mine, in my tags, I have woodworking, scroll sign, hiking, bushcraft, camping, adventure, trucking, teaching, family, music, mandolin, all the things I like. Those tags, because that's what my channel's about. And then when somebody's looking up scroll sign, my video is going to pop up. My channel is going to pop up because I have it in the tags, if that makes sense. Okay. Number 9, be yourself. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to copy somebody else. And people know that, and YouTube knows that, and they'll flag it. That's another thing. There's a lot of things. You got to go by the rules of YouTube, otherwise they won't show your videos or your channel. They might even delete your channel if you're doing things wrong. Certain things you can't do on YouTube. But yeah, don't try to copy somebody else. Be unique. Be real. Be honest. Be yourself. Okay, number 10, have fun. Don't make it a job. I mean, yeah, some people make a living on YouTube. I wouldn't mind making money. I don't make a penny. But, you know, even in that, just enjoy it. You know, have fun with it. To me, it's a hobby. I just like sharing my life. If I made money from it, that'd be okay. But I wouldn't want it to become a job. If you're doing it for fun or to inspire other people to share your life, have fun, enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, don't do it. That goes for all of life, I think. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's my 10 tips. Number 1, just start. Get started making videos. Number 2, use what you have. Just use your phone. Works for me. Number 3, there's a lot of free apps, and you want to have YouTube app, YouTube Studio app, and then an editing app. Number 4, do raw videos, and you can do edited fancy videos. You know, you can have a variety. You don't have to edit everything. Number 5, make sure you have good sound, light, and think about the format you're doing, whether you're going to do portrait for a short or landscape for regular videos. Number 6, use tripods. Make things steady so you're not shaking all over like this. And yeah, you don't want to be holding the phone and the thing and yeah, use tripods. It makes everything easier. Number 7, do shorts and longs. You know, just have a variety of videos on your channel. Number 8, make sure you have a good thumbnail, description, playlist, tags, and you do all that in YouTube Studio. And just remember, once your video is already up, you can still change some of that stuff. You can't change the actual video. It's already saved and permanent. But you can change things about it, and you do that in YouTube Studio. Got to have the YouTube Studio app on your phone. Number 9, be yourself. Be unique, real, and honest. Number 10, have fun and enjoy it. And yeah, oh my goodness, we're going to stay under 25 minutes here. Wow, that's pretty good for me. I was talking pretty fast. I mean, whew. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm just a putz. I'm just making videos for fun and sharing my life. I hope it helps you smile. Yeah, this is just the way I do it. I know it's not perfect, but it works for me. Just some tips, and if you have questions, yeah, just ask me. Please comment. It's fun to talk back and forth, so please comment. I'll try to answer them. Also, tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, I'm going to try to do a live stream. I want to get back into doing them every Saturday if I have something to share. And please show up and watch. Please talk. And I think it's fun. It's a good way to communicate with viewers and subscribers. I want to keep this under 25 minutes, so I got to hurry here. So I might do a live stream tomorrow morning. I'm not positive, but I'm going to try. And it'll probably be about 6, 7 a.m. Pacific time. And I want you to come and ask me questions about anything. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.